tonight's robots, this is nothing but idle banter. So, let's bring in our first two competitors. Now, entering the arena with its pneumatic ram and interchangeable jackhammers, this machine is definitely looking to draw first blood. It's Rambot. Rolling in at 204 pounds, Rambot has four motors mounted externally to its undercarriage. We'll also swap its tires to fit each event, lawnmower knobbies for agility rounds, smaller foam-filled tires when it's time to rumble. And with its steel frame guarded by Lexan armor, this trigger-happy robot is ready to take on an army.
And keeping Rambot under control is Thomas Sweeney. Tom is an orthopedic surgeon from Sarasota, Florida. He's also a black belt in judo and into boats. But most of all, he's a devoted father. And it was with the help of his three sons that he built Rambot.
I took a surgical approach to building this robot. I made it simple, powerful, and maneuverable. It's not pretty, but we're going to kick some robot butt.
And his opponent, when it comes to traction, this bot is treads above the rest. It's Dark Track. Dark Track weighs a hefty 201 pounds. Its lifting surface is powered by a linear actuator with 1,600 pounds of force. And talk about the beauty of redundancy. 6 motors, 6 motor controllers, and 6 drivetrains work independently, guaranteeing Dark Track's survival even if half of them fail.
And Dark Track's treads were fitted by Russ Barrow. Russ is a self-dubbed mad scientist from Richardson, Texas. Before he builds anything, he starts with a model. From there, he brings his creations to life, like this souped-up go-kart capable of driving in excess of 100 miles per hour. But now this mad scientist has turned his need for speed into a passion for kill robots. And his latest creation comes to life as Dark Track.
I'm here with Dark Forces, representing Dark Track. We're here to do damage.
And here's where they're gonna do it. We call this little nasty the Gauntlet, and it works like this. Bust through the wood, pummel the cans, beat the bricks, and waste the blocks. Then clear the piles, climb the ramp, and shatter the glass to win the game.
To help us understand what's going on with the bot from a technical perspective, we've had robot expert Dan Dagnick along with us for the season.
Thanks, guys. Success in the center arena is all about driver finesse, and from what I've seen so far, both Rambot and Dark Track have it. I love Rambot's slow and steady philosophy. He should have little trouble breaking glass without going over the edge in this final challenge. Dark Track has a total of 6 horsepower under the hood, but driver Russ Barrow uses a 4-to-1 gear ratio to tame those ponies, so he navigates his machine with ease and precision. I see this as an evenly matched contest, with both bots finding themselves on the center platform. Don't expect either robot to wind up over the edge unless one pushes the other over.
Thank you, Danielson. The bots are in position. Let's do it.
Robots ready.
The Gauntlet is on, and Dark Track like a rocket around turn 1 into the bricks. Down the block. Wow! Rambot hits the cans. Beat around turn 1. Here's the Rambot can. Off the wall, down through the bricks, and he hits the block. And there's Dark Track. And they're collide, yes!
Rambot doesn't want his tires hitting Dark Track's spikes so they could get caught. And Dark Track's wedge is up, making him hard to climb over.
And now they get by each other. Dark Track fighting to get over that debris. Rambot not driving too straight, both having trouble at the halfway point.
Dark Track's in a bit of trouble on it. A block's underneath him and his treads aren't finding traction. Oh, but a brilliant use of that rear wedge. He's lowering it to shift his weight forward, maybe give his tracks a grip.
Rambot at the starting point and up the ramp. Thomas Sweeney is owning this event. There's a great view from Rambot as he clears out the forest of glass. Oh, no, he didn't. Rambot just drove over the edge of the platform, tires spinning. It looks like Tom's boys are at the controls, and they're hoping they can climb out of there.
It's never been done, Amit, but those big tires do give them a chance here.
Not finding traction, though. Dark Track has a golden opportunity to make up some points now.
Amit, it looks like he's got a brick under that front bumper. He needs to back up and run it.
And he does it! Dark Track got the first pile of debris. Russ Barrow can see his opponent out of commission. He's got time on the clock if he can just be patient. He's clearing now, and right over the bridge, and here he goes. Last leg of the course, pushing cans along easily, and he's at the starting area. Dark Track is ready to take on the ramp. Half the glass is gone up there, and Rambot is still stuck in the gutter. Here he goes, slowly, and he's on the platform. The Gauntlet is Dark Track for the taking.
And this is the position every driver wants to be in, Amit. The only danger on the platform is getting pushed into that pit or falling in because you're in a hurry. And Russ knows that his opponent is sitting in a ditch. He has no pressure on him right now. He just has to stay controlled, and he'll take this event.
He's got 3 panes left up there. Now 2. And Rambot not going anywhere. Dark Track has lost the glass on top of him. And it doesn't stop him from getting the last to pay the glass. Oh, his pane's on its way down. This is a huge moment for Russ. And he takes the final 15 points. For a while, it looked like he was going to get life, but Russ fought through it and took advantage of his opportunity to win the Gauntlet.
Rambot showed how strong of a robot he is, but he also proved that one driver error can cost you an event of Robotica. Dark Track didn't have a lot of flair or speed, but he had a lot of precision, and that's what gave him a win here.
There it is. Dark Track snatches victory from the hands of Rambot. Score there, it's Dark Track with 80 points and Rambot with 70.